All right, Sort of Sports Podcast episode 197. I just got to warn you all, we are going to be off next week, so the next time you're going to talk to me, we're going to be talking about March Madness. And today we're talking a little bit about March Madness because we're talking all about conference tournaments. So this is really a college basketball heavy episode between Fish and I. Jonathan couldn't make it again. So it'll be Fisher and I talking a lot of college basketball in this episode. So if you're interested in that, stick around. If you're not, I get it. You can hightail it out of here, no problem. But I think that's it from me. Enjoy the episode. Like I said, I will see you all again in 2 weeks where we will be discussing March Madness, and then I'll have an episode with Quinn that'll just be here on the podcast. It will not be on Late Night with Ryan. It will just be here on the pod. That's going to be me and my buddy Quinn talking about the women's March Madness brackets. Looking forward to that. That's it from me. Enjoy the show. I do want to say I want you to do Resident Evil on Twitch. I think it'd be excellent. Just want to say.
I will throw that in
Been playing Resi 2. I'm a baby, like a total baby. But it's excellent. It's too much fun. And Requiem's really good. You can try Requiem.
I have to throw this out there. This has nothing to do with anything we're doing today, but it's a really good story to tell while you're talking about my Twitch. My good buddy Donald, he was having a good night, maybe too good of a night on Friday or Saturday, something like that.
Okay.
He was the late player. He was 13 out of 12, so he didn't get in. He was kind of upset about that and disoriented and confused, and he started just joining the room when he shouldn't have because he wasn't supposed to be in there. So he ended up penalizing himself 3 different times. It's 5 strikes and you're out rule in there. He picked up 3 that evening. He actually went so far as to gift me 10 subs on Twitch. And my exact words were, "Hey Donald, are you gonna wake up tomorrow, check your bank statement, and forget that this happened?"
$50, right? Is it $5?
Yeah, roughly. Yeah. His response was incoherent, and then I get a message at 2:38 p.m. yesterday saying, "What happened? Why is my card inactive? I was going to pump gas and it wouldn't accept my card." I said, "Donald, I told you verbatim, buddy. Are you going to remember this in the morning?" He did not.
That's rough.
He was to the point, Ryan Klinger, where he had his webcam on, and he was doing the 1,000-yard stare into our souls, just eating a slice of cold pepperoni pizza. This was about 3 in the morning, by the way. Yeah. Good times.
I never hit it that heavy.
Yeah. You can find that nowhere else, by the way, other than twitch.tv/MSG Productions.
Wow, look at that.
Good plug. There you go. Thank you. 3 things we learned?
Yeah, 3 things we learned. What did we learn this weekend?
Well,
we learned that Ohio State should make the tournament.
Yes, I was going to throw that out there first. I'm very excited to finally say that I think Bruce Thornton is going to get to dance, and he has deserved that. Yeah,
my mom likes Bruce Thornton too.
It is, yeah. He is going to become the all-time program leading scorer. Probably, I don't think he'll do it against Penn State. He might even do it in the Big Ten tournament, but maybe against Indiana in his final home game. So maybe senior day he'll break the record. Be very cool. But he was electric in that win against Purdue. Mobley had 5 threes, 21 points, incredible. Devin Royal, he was 1 for 6, but the hustle that he had in that game was unmatched. He pulled down 3 or 4 offensive rebounds, put back dunk at the end of the game too, kind of solidify that. I'll tell you who's the future of the Ohio State Buckeye basketball team, and I'm usually pretty good at pointing out who's going to be the guy. The last person I was that's the guy.
Meechie Johnson.
No. The last guy.
That's my favorite Ohio State player ever, right?
Really? Why?
Love
because
Meechie
he's
Johnson.
the nephew of LeBron James, quote unquote.
No, I didn't even know that.
Okay. Well, he's not actually.
I really liked the E.J. Liddell era when we were in high school.
Yeah.
That was a team. I think most people feel this way.
Yeah.
If you live in a state that has a college basketball team, which you do, every state has a college basketball team.
Everywhere.
I'm saying.
Alaska? I don't think so. I don't think they do. Not D1.
Really?
No, I don't think Alaska is.
That's an excellent point.
Yeah.
I never thought about that. Okay. Anyways, if you Hawaii does.
Yes.
Famously.
Yeah.
So I'm saying because they do the Maui Invitational.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Anyways, so usually you're going to have an attachment to that high school team. Even if I'm not even a massive Ohio State basketball fan. I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
But I loved the E.J. Liddell, Zed Key era.
Yeah.
Meechie Johnson was a guy. I thought he had a fun name. And I loved when he wore his mask.
Yeah.
His mask was tough.
Yeah, mask Meechie was a problem.
Right?
Yeah.
And I liked him before he transferred out.
Okay.
I thought he was just a good energy guy off the bench.
The first or the second time that he transferred out?
First. I liked him the first year he was there, freshman.
I did too. No, that's fine.
I thought he was an energy guy off the bench. I'm like, this guy is never going to be an NBA player. But he is clearly a guy who's the best player on his team when he was in high school. He looks to score. He's aggressive. He's athletic.
Yeah.
I like everything about this guy. He's never going to be the best player on the team. I was fully aware. That was my favorite guy.
Okay.
Love Michie Johnson.
Yeah.
One of my favorite Ohio State basketball player ever. Ricky Council IV, I probably like a little more.
Ooh.
Not for Ohio State, I'm just saying in general. I still need to message Ricky Council IV. You think there's no way to buy a Ricky Council IV jersey. I just need to DM and be like, hey, can I get
It's
a
worth
jersey?
it. You've got
I'll
clout
pay
now,
you.
Ryan Clay.
I do not have enough clout
You
for
got
Ricky
some
Council
clouts.
IV.
Yeah.
Not enough for Ricky Council IV to be like, yeah, how much, how,
Wait, this is the guy that counted to 10.
Yeah. That would be really funny if Ricky Council IV is like, yeah, I've seen that, and I'll be like, cool, I'll pay you $200 for a jersey. I just want a Ricky Council IV jersey. I don't need a signed.
Yeah.
I just want a jersey. I love Ricky Council IV Arkansas. It was a great team.
Good.
Great. Such a fun team. Jordan Walsh.
Yeah.
Wasn't Jalen Williams on that team too?
We've talked about this before, I think so.
Yes. Hell of a team.
Yeah.
Continue.
The last Ohio State player that I was like all over when they were coming off the bench was E.J. Liddell. And I haven't really fallen in love with anybody else since then. But probably 2 or 3 months ago, I was like, hey, Amari Bynum, I think he's the future of the
Is
Ohio
he
State
related to
program.
Andrew Bynum?
I don't know. But if he is, then he's actually flying up that list.
You continue.
It's Amaree, Amari. Very interesting spelling there. But he is a true freshman, and he's had a couple stinkers. I think he was like 0 for 5 against Iowa.
There's only one E.
Oh, okay. He didn't play very good against Iowa, but the electricity that he brings as a freshman, I don't see anybody else playing as physically as determined as he does. Bruce Thornton's more methodical. I'd say John Mobley Jr., he tries to play more, perimeter and one-on-one basketball. He's more of an ISO guard, which is fine. Everyone has their own play style. This team has been missing the guy that can, drive downhill. He's like a poor man's Cohen Carr right now.
He's the son of Omar Bynum.
Okay.
They are not related to Andrew Bynum.
Okay, fair enough. But, maybe...
No, he's kind of bigger.
No, he is.
Yeah,
He's
I love some, thicker basketball guys.
Yes,
Big fan.
So, he hit the...
Good night, those. I love the current Ohio State jerseys. I forgot how much I like the script Buckeyes.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I wish they were a better basketball school, man.
Yeah.
They're fun. Sorry.
We'll get there. But maybe this year's the turning point. I don't know if it will be, but I'm pretty confident, though. Ohio State was on the bubble. They were a last 4 in, first 4 out team because they hadn't gotten that, signature win. They finally dominate from start to finish against Purdue. They get it done. Everyone played incredibly. I was very happy. Even Christoph Tilly, a guy who I've been criticizing a lot lately, had a lot of good minutes and very good moments. So Buckeyes get done against number 8, and they are now projected a 10 seed. So they have that little bit of cushion where, even if they lose to maybe Indiana at home in their last home game, you're kind of feeling iffy. But if Ohio State wins out, the odds of Iowa beating Michigan and Nebraska, the current top 2 teams in the Big Ten, slim to none. So that means Ohio State will probably get a double bye. They changed the Big Ten tournament format this year. Last year, it was different. I think it was only 16 teams made it, so the bottom 2 they didn't qualify for the tournament, they were done. This year, all 18 are playing in the Big Ten tournament. So they used to have single buys and double buys. There's now a triple bye.
I kind of like it.
I do too. It rewards teams that play better during the regular season.
Rewarding the regular season.
Yes,
That's why I'm so anti-playing tournament for the NBA.
Yeah.
It just devalues regular season. And then you wonder why people don't watch the regular season. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Now, one last thing before we move on, talking about college basketball. I saw a great tweet about Ohio State in which somebody said, I was looking for it, trying to quote it, but I forget who said it. I don't think it was John Rothstein.
Yeah.
I think it was somebody else. But they were like, Ohio State's genius for scheduling this Purdue game on March, because if they played them on February 28th, they'd lose. But playing them in March means anything can happen.
Yeah.
And I thought that was a great tweet.
That's awesome. It is true.
For college basketball junkies, March Madness starts right now. You're watching the end of team seasons, you're watching the conference tournament, and then you move into March Madness.
Yeah.
And so I'm really looking forward to the conference tournament. My favorite conference tournament of all time, obviously, is 2021 Illinois Ohio State Big Ten Championship. I ascend. The meme where it's the Kanye song. It's everything that is great is personal.
Yeah.
That's how I feel thinking about the 2021 Big Ten Championship.
That entire tournament was incredible, actually.
Well, that's because Michigan State was good that year.
Yeah.
Michigan was good that year. It was Juwan Howard's best year.
Yeah. They were the number 1 seed.
Yeah. Illinois was great. Was Illinois the 2?
They were.
And then Ohio State was the 3?
5.
What?
Yep. They were the 5 seed that year. I forget who they beat. So they had a single bye.
It's also older Big Ten too.
Yeah.
It's pre-USC.
Yeah.
You and I were talking about this. I do not mind conference realignment at all for football. Really doesn't bother me that much. Really not that big of a deal. I get it.
Yeah.
For basketball, it pisses me off.
Yep.
Syracuse not being the Big East hurts my soul. USC playing Big Ten basketball bothers the hell out of me.
Yeah.
For basketball, it pisses me off.
I keep seeing the replay of the...
Especially because Pac-12 was like the shit in basketball.
I loved...
Pac-12 basketball was good basketball.
The Pac-12 died when Bill Walsh died. I really do feel that way.
Really?
Like, they kind of left at similar times, but, like, he was the face... he did color commentary for every Pac-12 game. And
2021, they had a really good year, though. Is he still alive then?
Yes, I think so. He died in 22, I think.
Then you're right.
Yeah, like, no,
because 21 was like the last grasp of the Pac-12 being really good. Because remember, UCLA had Johnny Juzang.
Yep.
Honestly, UCLA.
That Arizona team was really good.
You think if UCLA beats... Wow, we're getting really deep in the weeds for old college basketball level.
Yeah.
You think if UCLA beats Jalen Suggs and Gonzaga, they beat Baylor? Because I think so.
No. That Baylor team was beyond underrated.
What seed was UCLA?
UCLA was an 11 seed. They were a play-in team, Klinger. They were a first four team.
Cinema.
Yeah, incredible. This is why we play the game. Was that a good time?
That 21 tourney was good.
That was really good.
22 was pretty good.
Yeah.
No, 22 was just as good. I take it back because I had the St. Peter's run. And Arkansas team.
I was just watching the St. Peter's highlights today, for what it's worth. I wanted to take a trip down memory lane because I truly think, especially now in the day and age of transfer portal and recruitment with money, I don't think we will ever, dare I say, find a 15 seed in the Elite Eight ever again.
St. Peter's?
Yeah.
Well, you know what's funny?
Mm-hmm.
They kind of signified that.
Yeah.
Because that year, remember their best player, because Eater wasn't their best player.
He was off the bench.
He was like their sixth man, but he just got like really hyped up.
Yep. He made big plays every game.
But their coach went somewhere bigger. I think they went A10, I want to say.
Okay, yeah.
I think he went to, did he go to VCU, or am I stupid?
I don't remember.
But him,
he did get a good job.
The best player and the coach both left.
Yeah.
And Eater left. He went to Bryant.
He did. The Bulldogs, baby.
I remember that.
Yep.
And I remember thinking, that's not going to work.
No.
Like, if I'm him, I'm staying. I understand. I do.
Yeah.
But you stay at St. Peter's, you never go back to tournament, you're a legend forever.
It's true. He still
Legend
is.
forever.
But not in the eyes of the school.
Jack Golke.
Yeah.
Legend forever.
Yeah.
Is Jack Golke the last great? I don't think he's been topped. I think he's the last great
White boy.
turn on future accounting guy hitting threes.
Yeah, probably.
So we didn't have one last year.
Yeah.
But he was 24.
Yeah, 2024. Yep.
24. Right. Because that's the DJ Burns tournament, right?
Yes. Did we not have one last year? Was there not any white boy tearing it up? I don't think so.
I don't know. What's the next thing we learned?
Well, I want to touch a little bit more on that. The path Ohio State had to take in that tournament. They beat Minnesota on Thursday, Purdue, the number 4 seed, on Friday, took down Michigan by 1, and then lost to Illinois. But really, really fun. Yeah, something we're continuing to learn as this game just went final tonight, and I actually forgot what was going on. Iowa State and Arizona.
You had me confused.
Mm-hmm.
I have to restate this.
Go ahead.
This is going to bother me. I thought we were misspeaking. Jalen Williams on the 2022 Arkansas team. The team I like a lot is 23, which is Anthony Black, Ricky Council IV, Nick Smith Jr., and Jordan Walsh. A stacked team.
I thought you were talking about 21.
No, 23. It's 23 Arkansas.
21
they went to the
Arkansas,
Sweet 16.
21 Arkansas went Elite Eight, didn't they? Yeah, they did. They beat Oral Roberts.
21?
Yeah.
Well, 22 goes Elite 8, Jalen Williams. They were consistently good.
They actually were, yeah.
They were Elite 8 21, too.
True.
And 23 is the team I love.
Yeah.
Because I knew that. I was like, whoa. I'm getting caught up saying 22, Arkansas. Because my team I loved in 23 was Kansas State and Arkansas.
It's confusing with 22, 23, you know what I mean?
Those tournaments feel similar. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's because the UConn team that year reminded me of that Kansas team year before.
Yeah. Okay.
Similar vibes. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I get it.
I don't know. Both like underrated teams that were like clearly good, led by great coaches. I don't know, it's interesting. But it was like the come up of Hurley, I guess, then.
Yeah.
Whereas like Bill Self's been around since we were toddlers.
Yeah, he might continue. He might outlive me. He might outcoach me.
He's outcoached me, clearly. Yeah. I'm not that good. My hoops for him, I never coached hoops for him. I'm just joking. It would not be a good coach.
I think I would be. Every time I watch Ohio State, I want to coach more because I'm infuriated by what I watch.
You don't like Deebs?
I'm not a fan. I stayed at that.
What are you going to do when you guys go on a Cinderella run to the Elite Eight? Then you shut up?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
If we start playing good basketball, blame.
I got to ask you something.
Yeah.
Because we talk a lot about Q's ball.
Mm-hmm.
What would bring you more joy?
Mm-hmm.
A 10 seed Q's going to the Final Four, or a 10 seed Ohio State going Final Four?
Ohio State, 100%.
Is Q's 2? Is there any school that you have a softer spot for than Q's?
Rebuilding.
You're going to say Bearcats. And it's Houston. You have a bigger soft spot for Houston.
Yeah, the Cougars. Yeah.
That's what I meant. Sorry,
Yeah.
I don't know why I said
No, you're
Bearcats.
good.
Why
No,
why
but
the
like-
Bearcats?
Yeah, Cincinnati.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Gosh, black and red.
Yeah. No.
Woof.
I know what you're talking about.
What a
though.
bad show for me.
Like a rebuilding team or a team lost in.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Cuse would probably be number 2. But like, listen, I just want to see Ohio State make it to the second weekend. They haven't made the Sweet 16 in like 13 years.
Oh my gosh.
That's
like Aaron
crazy.
Kraft?
Yeah. Yes. It's been that long.
Isn't Aaron Kraft like a doctor now?
Yeah, I feel like he played overseas for a little bit.
Dude, he was good. I thought he was Michael Jordan when I was a kid.
Everyone in like a 40-mile radius of Columbus did. It's fair.
Guy was incredible.
He was.
I thought he was better than Greg Oden. It's like not true.
No.
Greg Oden was.
But like he just had that white boy aura.
He did.
You know? Yeah.
He was different.
Yeah. It's kind of how it is with like every college basketball. Like the best player on the best team is never an NBA translation player ever. Am I crazy for saying that? Like let's actually sit here and think about this.
Okay.
How many years in a row has that stood
2017
true? Yep.
is Nigel Williams-Goss the best guy in the tournament
Yeah.
on Zaga?
Yeah.
because he
Yeah.
was the guy.
Yeah.
He was that guy.
Yeah.
Nigel Williams-Goss.
They didn't win it that year for what it was.
This episode is just becoming you
It was
and I.
Justin Jackson, but
This-
again, there's another example.
This is you and I just reminiscing about
It
college,
is.
college basketball.
We'll
for like
get
the last 15
into it.
years. Okay. Frank Kaminsky, Wisconsin, was the
Yeah.
best guy in the tournament.
Yeah,
Did not translate. We're going to go 2015 on.
it's fine.
2016, the best guy is probably Grayson Allen.
2016. No, no. See, I'm trying to think what year we're in.
Because Nova, the Natty is Nova, North Carolina.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I would say who's the best guy in Nova that year. Oh my gosh, it's not.
Archie Diacono.
No, they had somebody who was better than that. Oh my
Is
gosh.
it Colin Gillespie?
Well, Jenkins hits the shot.
Yeah,
No, they had a good point guard.
that was Archie Diacono, the white guy.
Yeah, it probably is him.
What was
Ryan.
his last name?
Ryan.
Yeah.
It's Ryan Archinakano.
Archie Diacono. I just remember his
He was
last
on the
name.
Bulls.
It was very cool. Very cool.
Did they not have a better player than that? Because 2018 they had Brunson, Dante,
I thought
and Mikal Bridges.
Marcus Page was incredible for North Carolina, their point guard, for what it was worth.
None of those guys translated. None of those guys
Yeah,
translated.
exactly.
Okay.
So we're just proving our point.
Well, R.J. Davis was never the best guy in the tournament, but he was damn good. Was he 22 March Madness?
Yes.
Left him. He's good. All right, wait. 2018. Oh, all right. Here's the one it should have been.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the one it should have been. 2019 Zion.
Yeah. But they weren't even a Final Four team, so
But were they the best team in the tournament?
Virginia by far.
Virginia was the best
by
guy.
far. They
and their
ran
best
through.
players, DeAndre Hunter.
Kyle Guy.
Kyle Guy's probably better than him actually in that tournament.
Yeah. That's scary.
18. Well, there's an argument for 18 that the best guy on the best team was Dante DiVincenzo.
Yes, that's fine.
Because he had a great tournament run.
That's fine. Yeah,
And he is a good NBA player.
it's true.
That's probably the one
That's
I
the
can
only one in the last 12 years.
Suggs. But he didn't win the Natty. They didn't win the Natty.
That Baylor team did.
And Davion Mitchell, as much as I love him, is not a great NBA
No.
player.
No.
Not a great NBA player. Not as good as Dante DiVincenzo either.
So who's going to be the Walter Clayton Jr. of 2026?
Walter Clayton Jr. is doing okay, though. I think.
He's doing okay.
He's doing okay.
But like, I don't know. We'll see. Anyways,
It would have been really nice if Duke had won the Natty.
it would have been easy for you to be like, oh, Cooper Flag. But the best player?
If Cooper Flag had won the Natty, I think I feel differently about him.
Should we take that into account when filling out our brackets that like, hey, maybe if we think Cam Boozer's the best player in basketball, he's not going to win the Natty? Now that we've been thinking about this, is that how that works?
You and I are both booze cruisers.
Yeah.
We both love
That's
booze.
not a good feeling.
I was on it before you.
You were.
I was on it
You
before
were.
the season started.
Yeah.
I was watching preseason tape and saying this is the best guy in the draft.
yeah.
The only college basketball I watch pre-Super Bowl is the prospects.
Yeah.
So I know how I feel about them, and then I can
understand.
watch college basketball for what it is.
Okay.
I think Boozer's the best guy in the draft. If you're drafting Boozer to be your best player, you have a problem.
Yeah.
If you're the Pacers, you're set up to win the finals in 27 with them. I actually believe that.
I hope it happens.
Boozer is so damn good.
Yeah.
But I think we have to take them out by the Final Four. I think it's like a rule now. Because you're right. Which opens the path for Caleb Wilson. Caleb Wilson screams like North Carolina's not a top 4 seed. Caleb Wilson comes
Yeah,
back.
they're falling off.
Yeah.
Because he's been hurt.
Exactly.
That's fine.
Caleb
Yeah.
Wilson comes back, and then he has like back-to-back 20-point games or the Sweet 16, and people were like, holy shit, this
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
And like the guys that don't watch that much
Yeah.
are like, Caleb Wilson should be the number 1 pick.
Right.
And like Kansas maybe gets upset or something, you know what I mean? And pretty soon the Caleb Wilson chatter ramps up. Caleb Wilson's a gamer. He really is. It's going to be him or DeBonsa.
Yeah.
One of those two is going to have a great March. I don't think Peterson cares enough. One of those two is going to have a great March. Boozer, I think, is already. There's no doubt in my mind. Boozer going to have a good March. One of these guys is going to be really good. I'm going to bet on Wilson because I prefer him over DeBonsa. Just my opinion.
Okay.
I'm going to take BYU out by the Sweet 16. Not big on him.
That's fair.
What else did we learn this weekend?
Well, it continued into this evening with the final going from Arizona. 73-57 win at home against Iowa State. Ladies and gentlemen,
Wow.
this Arizona team continues to be dangerous.
Who's going to be the 4th 1 seed?
dangerous? I don't know. That's a great question. Everyone else, like Michigan, Duke, and Arizona, easy. Solidified.
All locks.
Yeah.
Probably in that order, too.
Yeah. Nah, Michigan won't be one. It'll be Duke.
You think Duke will
it-
be pure 1?
I think it's Duke, Arizona, Michigan.
Oh, Duke did beat him. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
You're right.
I think-
I forgot about that game. Even though it was huge for us.
Yeah. But yeah, that 4th 1 seed right now, I'm actually I need to go down like the rankings and see who's even number 4. Because Houston might slither their way back in, which I don't think they deserve the 1 seed right now by any means.
It's honestly better for you. Easier path.
UConn. They're playing good ball. They're 27.
And it's also UConn.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
And honestly, dumbest guy you know takes UConn to the Final Four, and he's probably right.
Ooh, I forgot.
Am I
Florida.
wrong?
No, you're right. Florida, they're really amping it up. It's going to be one of those two.
All right.
Florida's playing really
That
good
guy,
ball.
I can't remember his name also. What's
Yep.
their coach's name?
Oh.
Because he might be like the future.
No, I have his picture like.
Me too.
in my head.
He's got that cut.
He's always hitting one of these.
Yeah, he is.
Always.
He looks like a high school basketball coach.
He does.
My sister was literally coached by a guy with that cut.
Yeah. It's
But he's a younger guy.
Yeah.
That guy might be the guy.
He might be.
And he might make Florida like every single year. There's a world where, because they're playing really well, they're peaking at the right time.
Yep. It's important.
I was going to take them to win the SEC, I can't lie to you.
Okay.
I'm just going to spoil that right now.
It's fine.
Because I think last year, what did they do? Right about now, they started playing their best ball.
Yeah.
The whole year, it was not about Florida. Remember? No, they were not.
Auburn.
It was all Auburn.
All year.
All Auburn, all year. And then what happened? Florida won the SEC,
Yep.
got the 1 seed,
Yep.
and the dumbest people you know took Florida. And they were right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because everybody saw TikTok edits of them winning the championship and liked Walter Clayton Jr., thought he was cool, and they took him in the Natty. And they were right.
Yeah. For what it's worth, I had him
For
out.
what it's worth,
Mhm.
what was the last team to go back-to-back before UConn? Florida Gators, 07 to 08. No, sorry, 06, 07. 08's Kansas. 06, 07.
Yeah, it is.
Al Horford years, Joakim Noah.
Yeah.
Having Joakim Noah and Al Horford in Spain, that's gross.
Wow. Yeah. Yuck.
Right? Was it? Am I wrong?
I don't know. You're probably right. That is. I'm just saying. Yuck.
I know for a fact
87.
Horford was there. Will you check me on Joakim?
What year? 07?
Just look up Joakim Noah College.
Okay.
Because if it's Florida, it was that. I thought he went there. Remember Joakim Noah being good? I don't think people talk about Joakim Noah
He
anymore.
went to Florida. Yeah, like 2014, 2015.
He was good. He won a Defensive Player of the Year, I think 2015. He's a good player.
He was drafted 9th overall. Wow.
He was really that team. They went back-to-back national championships.
Yeah.
It looked like they were going to be the last ones to do it for a long time, and then UConn got it done easily. So I'm saying,
Yeah.
my point is, what if Florida's just that school now?
Here's a fun fact for you. I want you to keep this
Like
in
he's
mind.
building a new blue blood. I'm just pointing
I
out.
believe it. I want you to keep this in mind when you're filling out your bracket. National champions from the previous year either do not make it to the Elite Eight or they win the whole thing. Just keep that in mind when you're filling out your bracket this year.
All right, here's my problem. I can't sit with myself at night if I put out booze in the Final Four, but I let Florida win the Natty.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to cry. Even if
Yeah.
I'm right.
Yeah.
I don't want that. I
understand.
don't want that. But that coach, I can't remember his name. Did you figure it out?
No,
Florida's coach?
I'll look it up.
That guy's a hell of a coach. There's no doubt in my mind because that team, Florida last year, was unbeatable.
Todd Golden.
That's Golden. Todd Golden
Yeah.
made them look unbeatable last year. I'm being so serious.
Yeah,
Right? Like, they dominated all the way up to the Final Four.
pretty much. They kind of slipped. They almost lost to UConn in the round of 32.
That was weird.
That was.
I do remember that.
But it's a Dan Hurley team. You knew it was going to be. weird.
It's a Hurley.
Yeah.
He's-
Even as an 8th seed, they were.
Is
feisty.
Hurley just pretty much unanimously considered the best coach in college basketball? Probably should be. If Golden gets it done this year, it's Golden.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if we had back-to-backs 4 years, 2 champs. UConn, Florida. It's not outside the picture.
Isn't that weird how, like, with the transfer portal and NIL and everything, it's widening college football, but it's narrowing
What's
college
funny
basketball?
is people thought the reverse would happen.
Exactly.
Because when it first started up,
Yeah.
we all thought, you and I,
Yep.
with guys like us, would be like, look how there's more upsets, and there's
Exactly.
more movement, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And it worked. And then now it's like rebounded.
It's very weird. Yeah.
But football started, it was like, oh, these guys are powerhouses.
Yep.
But it actually rebounded.
Nobody saw it coming. Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I cannot, for what it's worth, we were talking before the show.
Mm-hmm.
First team you're going to make a dynasty with in NCAA basketball when the next game comes out. For me, it's got to be the Hoosiers. For you, it's Q's, right?
Probably Cuse, yeah. Probably.
But those are like the best options.
I agree.
You always want to take one of those schools.
That's fair. If you're an
It's
old-timer, it's
fun.
Georgetown.
It's fun to do one of the small. For what it's worth, A10 hoops would go crazy.
Absolutely.
Taking the Bonnies.
Taking Rhode Island to the
Bonnies, come on. Remember the old Bonnies jerseys?
save
the
on
brown
them.
and white?
Yeah, that's
Woj?
fine. That's
What's
fine.
the third thing we learned?
Well, I don't think I really finished my point. Arizona, when they're healthy,
You're going to say the best team in basketball, but you're thinking about Duke and Michigan.
I can't say they're best team in basketball because
You like Coapita a lot, though.
I do. But Duke tonight on the road at NC State won by 29. Ryan Clear, I think it's time to make this claim. I'll make this my third point. Why not? I think this Duke team
It's better than last year.
is so good. We need to start having some uncomfortable conversations about them being equal to 2024 UConn.
No.
Yes. Yes.
What, they get 2 losses?
They had 2 or 3. They lost really bad to like Seton Hall. We talked about that. They had one like a 16-point loss.
But
in
that
the middle of
UConn team,
January.
people treated like it was chalk. It was over.
I think 45% of people had them winning it all in their bracket.
It was the least interesting March Madness of my life. And I remember it being so upset that it was that easy.
Yeah. No, it pissed me off too because everyone else that didn't watch the sport like took advantage of. I didn't enjoy it. It wasn't fun.
It wasn't fun.
No.
It was the least fun, even for the casual fan. 'Cause the
I
casual
had them
fan-
out.
The great thing about March Madness is
Yeah.
the casual fan wants the same thing as the hardcore fan, upsets.
Yeah.
And they're all rooting for the same thing.
Yeah.
It is so not fun when it's a clear-cut winner.
Yeah.
And last year, there was basically about 3 winners you could take. You
Yeah.
could argue 4, but I felt like taking Auburn, you were an idiot.
Okay.
Felt like they peaked at the wrong time.
I agree.
Houston, Duke, Florida were the 3 you could take.
Yeah.
I didn't because I'm me.
I did. I didn't take
I
Florida.
took Michigan State.
I didn't take
for
Florida.
funsies.
That's fine.
I took them and St. John's in another bracket.
Okay.
Now, my point is, this year, I think realistically, if you're being honest with yourself,
Yeah.
you can go Michigan,
Yeah.
you can go Duke, you can go Arizona.
You have to go Arizona if you're going to Michigan. Yeah.
And I think there's an argument for Florida. I think that's about it. Maybe UConn. That's it.
We'll see. Yeah.
I wouldn't go Houston.
No, I agree. Not right now.
They're too beatable.
No.
The thing is, it does not feel like Duke is so good you can't pick other teams. That's the argument. I think on a quality perspective, you could be correct. I think this Duke team's incredible.
You could pick other teams. For what it's worth, Klinger,
I just want to say,
Yeah.
I think the difference was that UConn team not only was great, but for some reason, a lot of the other teams just weren't as good that year.
no. I had UConn out in the Sweet
It was
16.
a weird balance.
I had UConn out in the Sweet 16.
In 23,
In 24.
when it was
year,
like a lock.
The year that they walked to the Natty. I had them losing to Auburn.
Just to stand on business?
Because that Auburn team in 23, which I went back and I statistically proved
You mean
myself.
24.
Yeah, sorry. That Auburn team, I got shades of 2019 Auburn. Now, for what it's worth, before I fell in love with Houston,
What seed were they in 2019?
in 19, they were a 4.
Who was their best
No,
player?
19 they were a 5.
Who's their
Sorry.
best player?
Oh my gosh. He got hurt.
Yeah,
in
he was
Sweet
good.
16.
He was good, though.
Holy cow. I'm actually mad that I don't remember who it was.
He didn't really do anything in the league.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Janai
Regardless,
Broom highlights.
Here's the thing, Klinger. In 2019, I took that 5 seed Auburn. I watched them play in the SEC title, and I said, you know what? Bruce Pearl has got these guys right at the right time. I had them to the Final Four. They had to beat New Mexico State, Kansas, blue blood, North Carolina, blue blood, Kentucky, blue blood.
Yeah,
to
I
get
get the
to the-
point.
to
I
get
get
to
the
the
point.
Final
I get the
Four.
point. I get the
So,
point.
going into March Madness in 24, it was like, hey, they just won the SEC title again. Bruce Pearl's got these guys right at the right time. I just think everyone's looking at UConn and they're like, yeah, this team's they've got it. They're just that team. And in my mind, I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like people are going to get, too consistent with it. Watch me get a little bit cute here. And then they lost in the first round to Yale. The Bulldogs. The academic wizards were hitting threes. They were calculating trajectories from the corner. I will say,
I took Yale here.
That game infuriated me because there was a really bad, flagrant 2 called the first half that completely shifted the game.
I almost always take the Ivy for an upset.
That's fun. That's fun. I think it's fun. Because actually, more often than not, I think it's pretty consistent.
I think they're usually disproportionately rated because of them being an Ivy school.
Yeah.
That's my theory.
You
ready to do the conference thing?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do all the mid-majors, and then we'll end with the Big Five.
Okay. What mid-majors do you want
Well, I
to
guess Big Four now. There's no real Pac-12.
Well, Big Five, Big East. That fills in for it.
Fine with me.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go in order that Google has them in.
Okay.
So we're going to start with the American East.
Okay.
I'm going to be really honest here. I want to take Vermont because it feels like Vermont's always there. UMBC, those on an 8-game win streak. I have yet to watch UMBC all year. I'm not going to act like I've seen them, but I could see UMBC popping up. We all love the UMBC first 16 seed to get the job done. So I'm going to say UMBC.
Okay. I'm going to pull up the website here, then I'll have it in the app, the information that I want. But I'll rock with the UMBC too. I haven't filled that bracket out yet. I do have paper brackets filled out that I can flash for the camera. Big shout out to Cleveland State tonight. The very first conference tournament game of 2026 that got it done against IU Indy. Klinger, they scored 101 points.
Oh my goodness!
They took the roof off the
building. Woo! All right. I don't
They-
even know what conference Cleveland State is. Oh, they obviously one is Moorhead,
Horizon.
right?
The Horizon.
The Moorhead,
Yeah.
Moorhead State Conference? Yeah. I know that. Never mind. I remember.
Yeah, but they played IU Indy, who they played Ohio State the first game of the year, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, they just combined for 200 points. They're like the fastest paced team in the entire country. So there's a 93 to 101 was the final. That's like an NBA game on an off night. You know what I mean? So that was very
Who
impressive.
are you taking?
I'll take UMBC.
All right, American Athletic Conference. So for me, it really boils down to there's 3 teams: Tulsa, Wichita State, and South Florida. My thing is, they're all on win streaks. I like Wichita State purely because it's Wichita State. There's just something about remember when they were? I sent you a picture from like a 2014 Sports Illustrated article when they were like one of the top 10 teams in basketball.
Yeah.
Remember the Wichita State days?
It was a great time.
I'd love to see it come back.
It was a
So
lot
I'm
of
gonna take the Shockers, right?
And you know what? Here's another example.
Shockers, right?
Yes, yeah. Here's another example of a team that was at a different conference, and then they got that elevation because athletically they were so good. They got invited to another bigger conference. They were in, I think, the Missouri Valley at that time, but they were so good and so dominant that they made that leap.
They used to be them in Kentucky were going band for band.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
I'm gonna take South Florida here.
Okay.
And I finally have the analytic that I want. They have won 7 consecutive games. They're the hottest team in the American. Also, their net ranking is significantly higher than everybody else's.
Okay.
Aside from Tulsa, they might give them some issues, but this is telling me that Wichita State might be a little bit overrated.
Okay. Atlantic Sun. We got Central Arkansas, Austin Peay.
Can I grab my brackets real quick? I'm gonna.
Queens, North Carolina, and Lipscomb are your top.
Never forget when Austin Peay was like a 16 or a 15 seed that one year. They got demolished by Kansas, but I don't forget that.
I'm gonna go Austin Peay. Actually, I actually think they're 21-8 overall, 15-3 in the conference, 12-1 at home. Now Central Arkansas is 14-1 at home, and Austin Peay's on a 2-game losing streak. Central Arkansas is on a 2-game win streak, but Central Arkansas 6-10 away. Austin Peay 9-7. I think they're all better balanced. We're not doing, like I said, if these smaller schools, we're just kind of shooting for we're just shooting. I'm taking them for the Atlantic Sun. What about you?
I agree. All right. My some brackets out.
What the hell is this?
Brackets?
Oh my gosh, you have an Atlantic Sun bracket?
Well, Klinger, I do every bracket every year, my friend.
Why didn't you tell me? I would have done it.
Oh, okay. Well, this is kind of a last-minute thing. They've been coming out every day that they've been, doing something different. For what it's worth, though.
You got an Ohio Valley Oh my.
Yeah,
Moorhead's Ohio Valley. My
Yeah,
bad.
you just skipped over the Northeastern Conference. That's the, who's in that one?
Patriot League?
FDU. Yeah.
Colgate?
Yeah.
I love Colgate.
I know you do. Yeah, I am taking...
I'd love to see Holy Cross be good, for what it's worth.
They're really bad this year.
For Kuzi.
I'm taking Central Arkansas to beat Queens.
This
in
is
the final.
incredible. You at the this is next year. I'm joining you. On
Okay,
this.
I appreciate that.
Next year, let me know. Text me when you want to print them out. I'm
Okay.
in.
We'll do it.
Okay. All right. What'd you say?
Central Arkansas.
Okay.
Taking them. They'll
Big-
beat Queens.
Big Sky. Flip to that.
Do I have... Well, I don't think this bracket's it's not out yet.
Okay. So Portland State, Montana State, Eastern Washington are your top.
Or are we skipping the A10? We're coming back to that.
A10's my favorite, so we're doing it last.
Okay.
A10's my favorite mid-major.
I
How
got
about you? That's my favorite.
I'm a Missouri Valley,
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
Probably mine.
Big Sky, I'm going to say I could just see Montana State's logo in March Madness. 3-game win streak. 6-11 on the road I don't love, but 11-2 at home I'm going to take them.
Okay. You know, every year in conference tournaments, there's a really weird team that like shouldn't win their conference tournament, but like they get weird at a really weird time. Just gonna take Idaho
Okay.
to win the conference.
No, I like it.
They are the 1, 2, 3, 4.
They've made it before.
They're the 7th seed in this conference tournament.
Yeah.
I'm
I like
taking
it.
them.
I like
Why
it.
not?
Big South, I'm taking High Point. High Point's 15-1 on the conference, 27-4 overall. I'm sure they have an easy schedule, but they're on an 11-game win streak. High Point, come on.
They're actually almost a top 75 team in net, which is really impressive for
That
a
is
team
impressive.
that low. They've won 11 games in a row. Yeah, 17-1 at home. It's ridiculous.
I think it's an obvious choice.
Yeah, they'll beat Winthrop in the final.
Okay. Big West.
I don't think I have that yet.
Okay.
Nope. Ooh, they're good this year? Even I didn't know that. Wow, okay.
Who? The
Hawaii?
Oh, Hawaii? Yeah, they're good. 13-5. I was going to take Hawaii just for shits and gigs. 'Cause it's Hawaii. It's fun. It's fun when Hawaii's good.
Ooh.
UC
Okay.
San Diego's the one that scares me.
I was going to say two things here. If Hawaii wins this conference, that's awesome. It's really good. I don't think they win a game. If UC San Diego wins this conference, watch out. Like, I truly, they were
There's
close last year.
something. There's something about UC San Diego, man.
Yep.
I'm with it. That I'm afraid of UC San Diego, but I'm gonna take Hawaii for fun.
I'm going to take UCSD. I will.
I get it.
Okay.
I get it completely.
Okay.
All right, Colonial Athletic. We're in the boonies. Charleston, UNCW. Okay, Drexel, Hofstra.
Did I fill one?
Those are your top. I'm taking Charleston. They consistently have made the tournament. I
Yeah.
believe in Charleston. They seem to usually make it. 21-10 overall, 14-4 in the conference. I'm taking it.
Okay. I don't think I have that one.
5-game win streak.
Ooh. You know what? Hofstra has not been in the NCAA tournament in a while. I'm going to stick with you here. I'm going to go Charleston.
Okay.
They're getting hot at the right time. Five straight wins. I like it.
CUSA, I'm going to play it a little safe here. I'm taking Liberty, but Liberty's been pretty good statistically. I remember you said, so I'm taking Liberty.
That is, yeah. It's, well, remember what I said, though. They have been one of the luckier teams in college basketball this year.
I'm gonna bank on it to
I
continue.
think number one, I think their luck is going to run out because the madness is in the air. I'm going to take Sam Houston
Hell yeah.
to win the conference.
Okay. Horizon. This is
I have this one.
It's a
Hey,
right,
it started today.
Wright State, Robert Morris, Detroit Mercy, Oakland are your top teams. I'm taking Oakland. Putting the Bears back in.
There you go. Where is my Horizon? Like I don't want to misspeak here. I gotta dig through my documents to find. Are you impressed and or surprised?
I love everything about this.
Thank you.
I'm blown away.
Thank you.
This is great. I didn't know you were going to do this when I asked you to do this, and so I bet you were thrilled when I told you today's episode.
Oh yeah. No, I was like, ooh, okay. This is. Oh, you know what? This one's more sentimental for me. I have a crazy little prediction here. I have Youngstown State.
I would love Detroit Mercy. I would take them for an upset just because it's fun.
I have Youngstown State making the final as a 9 seed.
Why?
They have to. Well, hang on. Let me scroll down here and look.
They're 15-16 overall, 8-12 in the conference. They're currently on a 2-game losing streak. And you're taking Youngstown State.
I just think they're weird. I looked at their head-to-head games actually at one point. And I was like, yeah.
Would love to see Green Bay make it out.
They've had close games. That'd be cool. But there is a team that, 2-3 years ago had won one college basketball game all season, and about 50 spectators celebrated it with a court storming like it was the Super Bowl. That team is the Detroit Mercy. I think it's their time, Ryan.
I would love for it to be Detroit Mercy.
It's time for them to dance.
They're a fun team.
Yeah,
They're fun.
I'm taking them.
Do you remember, what was the Princeton year? 22?
Yes.
That was a fun year. Because we had that and St. Peter's.
Yeah.
Hell of a year.
215 seed? No.
Speaking of, we're in the Ivy League. I'm taking Penn. Penn might be back.
Okay.
They haven't been good for a while. They had a really good season this year. They went 15-11 overall. They're on a 2-game win streak. Yale is the most dominant at 22-5, 10-3 in the conference.
Mm-hmm.
I think Penn is I'm going to take Penn. I think Penn.
It is very rare for an Ivy League school to win back-to-back years, and I feel like that trend is going to continue. The Ivy League, it's weird because it's only 2 games. So you start in the semifinals. You really rewards regular season.
So it'll be Cornell, Penn. So it'll be Harvard and Penn playing, Cornell and Yale playing.
Mhm.
The winner of those 4.
Yes.
I'm taking Penn.
I'm taking Harvard.
Okay.
We have not seen them in the NCAA tournament in a long time, actually.
Yeah. It's been a lot of Princeton and Yale.
Princeton, Yale.
We had a little bit of Dartmouth, I think.
Dartmouth was, Cornell was in there for a year.
We never see Columbia.
I don't think we've ever seen Brown
We
either.
haven't seen Brown forever.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I've seen Brown in my life.
Yeah.
All right, Metro Atlantic Athletic. This is the St. Peter's Conference.
It
and
is.
I'm actually going to take them.
Okay.
17-11 overall, 13-1 at home, 4-10 on the road isn't great. Merrimack is first in the conference. They are 21-10 overall, 17-3 in the conference.
Okay, I'm taking Marist to win this as the 5 seed.
I love it.
They are 12-8 in the conference, 18-11 overall. But Ryan Klinger, they have the highest net rating in the conference, and I believe they're a little bit underseeded here, which they don't earn their seed. That's kind of it's a systematic thing. They're gonna go on a nice little run here. I think they'll beat St. Peter's though, for what it's worth.
Okay,
they'll make it.
Mid-Eastern. I'm taking Howard. They always seem to make the big dance. 20-10 on the year, first in the conference.
Oh, wow. What a stinky conference. Have you looked at the net ratings for this conference? Just look at that.
No.
Yuck.
I don't have the net ratings.
That's fine. Everyone besides Howard is 308 or worse.
Yeah, take Howard.
And Howard's 200.
Howard always seems to be in a first 4 game. They are always in it.
Yeah.
Just take them.
I'll take
Mac. Miami should make the dance, I think, regardless. If they make the championship, they deserve to be there. I have Akron winning it.
It is so crazy to see win 29 next to something.
It's disgusting.
It's incredible is what it is.
I have Akron.
Miami has consistently been the luckier team all year long. They just won their last game off a buzzer beater. They were down by like 10 late. Actually, my buddy was like, "Hey, should I live bet Miami?" I said, "Yes."
Yeah.
They're going to win, and they did.
What was it, like plus 540?
He hadn't read that message till they were like plus 190, which was still fine.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay. They were down by like 5 at that point.
Oh, I thought they were down like 10 at that point, so that's why I wondered.
I got you. But I think Miami's luck continues. However, it will run out, and it will run out in an ugly fashion in their first round game come Thursday or Friday in the NCAA tournament. They'll lose by like 20.
Okay. So you have them winning.
I will take Miami to win the MAC.
It's brutal. Yeah. Missouri Valley, your favorite.
Where we at? Oh, the Valley. I love it.
All right.
You know what they call this, Ryan Klinger? They call this Arch Madness. It's one of my favorite things.
Oh, because Missouri.
Yeah.
That's fun. Are all these schools, not all these schools are Missouri.
No.
Because Illinois State isn't, and they're my winner. I have Illinois State.
Oh, yeah. This kind of comes from one of my group chats.
Damn, Drake has fallen off.
Yes, they
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
We've been chatting about it back and forth, but I
Indiana State, my boys.
Belmont is the clear-cut good team. Watch out for this Belmont team, by the way. They can legitimately win 1 or 2 games in March as like a 10 seed.
So Illinois State's not winning those.
No. I actually have Northern Iowa making a run to the final.
Okay. Mountain West, I have a real take for this. I think Utah State's pretty good. I'm taking Utah State. I actually think it's a good team. I've seen some stuff on them. They're interesting.
And just watch New Mexico and SDSU, I think. New Mexico looks pretty good at home. They're 14-2 at home. That's really impressive. But
every year they tell me to buy into New Mexico in March, though, and I'm not doing it.
That's right. It's a good point. I didn't know Grand Canyon was in this. Did they just get into the Mountain West? They must have.
Yeah.
That's really impressive. But again, it's another thing that, like, you win games and who is it? Bryce Drew? That's their coach?
I think so.
Yeah, so.
Well, their women's team's pretty good. They have a good program over there.
Yeah. Well, good for him. I think.
I think their coach left for a larger job. I can't remember where she went.
Whoa, I'm looking at this now. Boise State's 59th in net. They're all the way down there. That's pretty nuts. But, no, I'm going to go Utah State, too.
They seem good.
Every year they're like an 8 to 10 seed.
Yep. I agree.
We'll keep it up.
Northeast, this is one of the worst conferences in college basketball. I just want to make sure it's clear.
Oh, yeah, they're guaranteed 16 every year.
LIU.
Who did I pick?
They're the top. I'm going to take LIU.
Sorry that I have to dig through here.
You're fine. It makes it more fun.
Thank you. I just want to confirm. I don't want to say something I don't mean. I filled most of these out yesterday, a couple of these today for what it's worth. I'm printing them off daily, which, because they finalize daily type. I'm going to pull out the last one. It's going to be the NEC. Yeah, disgusting conference, though. Like, never usually good. I do have a vivid memory of watching they actually have their own network that they broadcast the games off of, like their own website. That's how like foreign this conference is. I'm not even sure how they're legally D1, but yeah, February 28th, watching FDU play.
This is where FDU came from?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, they are in this conference. They're a 6th seed. I have Long Island. I'm sorry, that was long drawn out for an agreement.
Ohio Valley. I have Morehead State. It's my grandfather's alumni?
Hey.
Alma mater. That's
alma mater.
My grandfather's alma mater. Shout out to Grandpa Dick. I'm taking Morehead State.
I'm also taking Morehead State. Maybe it's because of the name. Maybe it's because I actually think they're good. You guys will have to figure that out for yourself.
Patriot League.
Ooh.
Wow, it hurts me to see Holy Cross at the bottom.
Yeah.
Really
You
does.
remember that year they were 16 seed, they won a first 4 game?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. Colgate, they always make it out. Taking Colgate.
No, not this year. Because this Navy team is
good.
Weirdly good. I don't know in my life that I've ever been alive for a time where, like, I'm trying to think, an armed forces school was good at basketball.
They can sometimes be good at football.
Yeah,
never
like Army
basketball.
was ranked, Navy's been ranked, you know what I mean? But like
Basketball, never.
never. But Navy, 17-1 in the conference, 13 consecutive wins. They are a top 130 team right now in basketball. Nobody else really even close to them. I think they're going to walk to a Patriot League title here.
Southern, I'd like to take Wofford. I'm going to go Samford.
The SoCon, baby. I'm taking, another huge upset for me in this. Let me scroll down to it. Let me see. I have, how about this? 1-5-7-6 for the semifinal of this tournament. I have upsets all over the place. I have West Carolina taking down Furman in the
You have
conference.
data behind this?
Do I? Oh, yeah. West Carolina's won 6 in a row. Hottest team in the conference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's you winning?
West Carolina.
Okay,
will
they're
win.
winning. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Southland, my boys. McNeese is done. We're good. We're all good.
Oh, they're back!
They're back,
wow,
baby.
they're actually good, too.
Stephen F. Austin
They're
is
actually
back.
good. They're actually
I don't
good.
care what seed they are in March. I will be taking them to beat whoever they play. I don't care if they're playing Duke in the first round. I will take Stephen F. Austin. Stephen F. Austin, 20-2 in the conference, 27-4 overall, 2-game win streak, 15-1 at home, folks. 12-3 away. We all remember where we were back in 2016. Stephen F. Austin. I had a T-shirt to them when I was younger. Come on, baby. Stephen F.
It's very cool. I want to look at their head-to-head games. They every team plays each other twice in this conference. Very cool. They play 22 conference games. That's nuts. That doesn't happen anywhere else. But they split the season series 1-1.
Yep.
So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna rock with Stephen F. Austin.
I might have to tune in.
Yeah, I'm excited. That's guaranteed to be the final though. Like I don't think anybody else in that conference will be close.
Southwestern Athletic, another terrible conference. BCU, B-CU. Texas Southern, Florida A&M.
Bethune Cookman, isn't it? Yeah, that's like
Yes,
you remember that
yes.
big boy? Yeah.
This is Grambling State's conference. Grambling State is not that good this year, so they are out. Jackson State's also in this conference.
This is like the HBCU conference.
Yes.
Okay.
Texas Southern, I think would be fun, but I think the one you said, BCU, what is it called?
Bethune Cookman. Yep.
That's pretty easily the best team. I'm going to take them.
Every year it doesn't
They're
matter.
the only one with an overall winning record.
That's fair. I think a couple years ago, I don't know why I remember this, but like first 4 teams to me like stick out like a sore thumb. You know, you always hear people talking about it's never about the destination, it's always about the journey. The first 4 to me, people are like trying to get rid of it, and I don't think they should expand on it for what it's worth, but like it's really special. It holds a special. Like I remember a lot of teams that win in the first 4. I don't usually remember.
Grambling State.
Yeah, I don't usually remember a ton. Fun fact about that game, I predicted that they would win, and I also predicted the exact margin by which they would win before that game happened. Which was
Hell
cool.
yeah.
But that,
We might have to
Texas-
go over because we're not even in the big conferences yet.
That's okay.
I'm just warning folks at home.
Texas Southern every year. I think they were 6th seed 2 or 3 years ago when they made the conference tournament. They were like 12-15, and they won their conference tournament. Like they turned up at the right time of the year. So I'm taking them again. Why not?
All right.
Texas Southern, baby. There you go. Shout out to the what state is that?
What state is Texas Southern?
No, like what's that state? The Alamo State? Is that what it is?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Did you, my fear in your knowledge was terrible. I was like, oh, you're asking me what state Texas Southern's from? North Dakota State, 24-7 overall, 13-1 at home. I'm taking them to win the Summit League. Not just a football school.
Yeah. I don't remember where maybe they were like D2 in football, probably. I think they beat North Dakota State in football, and I think they're going to beat them in basketball too.
They're FCS. I know. They're FCS for football.
I
Who are
know.
you talking about?
Give me St. Thomas.
Okay.
I actually think they beat them in football. I don't know why.
Okay. Sun Belt.
Oh, baby. Ryan Klinger, can I entice you to look at this bracket real quick?
Yeah. Hand it.
This is my favorite bracket every year.
Okay. That's it.
Look at the format. Gorgeous, beautiful, incredible. I'm not even talking about who I picked to win what. I just want you to look at like
You
how.
want to show that? Bring that up to the
Yeah,
camera.
I absolutely will. And for what it's worth, they are one
Walk
of
it up to the
2
camera. Show them at home.
The West Coast Conference also does this. They have that rewarding the winners of the regular season a lot. Where like, hey, if you're a bad team in the regular season but you get hot, you're gonna have to win 6 games in a row on really tired legs. Like that's punishable, and it should be because if you're not playing good ball all year, you shouldn't just waltz your way in because you got lucky on a wrong day. So I have Troy winning this.
I have no data. I'm just taking App State for fun.
I love.
West Coast. Zaga St. Mary's. I watched the end of that game the other night. St. Mary's bitched them.
They did. Yeah.
Was at a bar watching that. It was entertaining.
That was the final matchup between Gonzaga and St. Mary's.
Shed a tear.
Regular season. And it ended.
It's honestly good for Zaga to be in a real conference, though.
Oh, I agree. It ended poetically.
There are two good basketball schools in this conference.
Yeah.
It's those two.
It ended poetically and the way it should have. That being said, St. Mary's isn't going to win a game in this conference tournament. Santa Clara is going to beat them, but Gonzaga is going to win the West Coast Conference.
You know what? I got Zaga also winning because
Okay.
I think it's Zaga. Like, I at some point it is Gonzaga.
Mark Few will always get those guys right.
He will.
Yeah.
Western Athletic. This
Okay.
is a guaranteed
The
16
WAC.
seed. The WAC.
All right.
Utah Valley, California Baptist, Utah Tech,
Ugh.
top schools.
Why are there how many? There's 7 teams in this conference.
It's gross. I'm going to take Utah Tech for shits and gigs. I have nothing to go off of. I've never even heard of most of them.
How is Utah Valley?
Who did they? Okay.
They're
who has
82nd
made
net.
who has made March Madness in this conference? I don't remember any of these schools.
Abilene Christian. They won as a 14.
That's who it is.
Yeah.
ACU. Yep. Good call. Great job, Fish.
Well, it's because they knocked out a Final Four team. That was Shaka Smart Texas team. Never putting
Take
faith
Shaka
in Shaka
Smart.
Smart ever.
Never
again.
do it.
Never. That's probably my number one tip in a March Madness bracket.
Is he still at Marquette?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because I took Marquette to make the Final Four.
Me too. I've done it.
And
We've all done it.
We have. Anyways.
All right.
Here we go.
Let's do them. Where would you like to start?
Let's start in the Big Ten. You know what to?
I was going to start SEC because I already kind of gave mine away.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm taking Florida.
We'll start SEC. I got to look here.
Florida right now, for what it's worth, you might think it's a bit of a surprise pick. It's not. Florida has the best record overall at 23-6, the best record in the conference of 14-2. They're in a 9-game win streak. Alabama's on an 8-game win streak, 22-7 overall, 12-4 in the conference. Those are the top two teams. I have Florida.
I actually think this conference is really bad. Like, heavily overrated because they beat up on each other. I don't think they're very, like, I've watched these teams play each other, and they, mostly they compete with each other. Florida's blowing these teams out. They beat Arkansas by like 30.
Yeah.
It wasn't close, and Arkansas is like the third best team in the conference. I don't know. Alabama, if their offense is right, and their defense is tolerable, they might give them a run for their money, but
Yeah.
I think if Bama wins this conference, that they're going to lose first round. I think Florida, they're probably the safe pick here.
Okay.
Yeah.
We forgot to do the A10, so let's go back.
Oh, I think you wanted to do that last. Oh, that was the last mid-major.
No, that's major.
Okay.
So A10,
Yeah.
it's pretty clearly St. Louis,
Yeah.
VCU.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think there's going to be any St. Joseph's or Dayton lovers.
No.
Would love to see a Dayton run, but let's be honest.
Shout out! I have to make this a point. Klinger, this was before I, was like mentally remembering things, but
Yeah.
maybe you'll know this. Did you know St. Joe's was a 1 seed in 2009?
No.
That's really not that long ago.
That's really not that long ago.
They were like 30-2, 30-3,
Yeah.
and they were the number 1 seed.
That's absurd.
They actually made a good run. I'm pretty sure they made it to the Elite 8.
Wow.
Sweet 16 maybe. But like, they were legitimately like a 1 seed, so it's good for them. Who am I going to take out of this?
I'm going to take St. Louis.
St. Louis. I've been with like all year. They're 18-0 at home. That's really
I
impressive.
think it's them. I think sometimes the clear cut's a clear cut, which is why we're going to do the ACC.
I'm
after
taking
this.
Dayton.
What can we both just say Duke for ACC? Are you going to take anybody else? I'm being serious.
Well, hang on. Maybe. Let me look.
Are you going to take Virginia?
Oh, hell no. They lost. Duke beat them by like 30.
That's what my point is. Are you going to take Miami?
No.
Are you going to take UNC?
Maybe. Carolina can get
If Caleb Wilson comes back, maybe.
Is this another year where like teams got to like NC State beats...
You just said Duke might be as good as 24 UConn. You can't not take them win their conference.
I don't disagree with that. Do you remember the conference stat, like, aside from the last couple of years, that was like, if you win your conference tournament, you don't win it all?
I know.
You can still be the clear-cut
We already
best team
decided
in this
UConn can't. No, sorry. We already decided Duke can't win it all because Boozer's too good.
Right. But I think this might be a weird type of thing where, like...
We're doing
hey,
Big 12 last. It's
That's
the most
fine.
interesting.
Maybe Louisville, like, catches Duke on a really weird day, and they beat them. And then, hang on, and then NC State will, like, beat Clemson, or
Yeah.
North Carolina, and then Clemson's just on cleanup crew, and they win the ACC. They're not good, but, like, that's a possibility.
Okay.
So I'm going to take... Oh, I really want to get weird, because I have a man crush on this team. I'm taking Louisville.
You have a man crush on Louisville.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Chucky Hepburn.
Okay.
Does that name ring a bell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a guy like every year. He was my guy.
Okay.
I was upset when they lost in the first game last year.
We're going Big Ten.
Okay.
This is a fun one
It is.
because I
Man,
think
it
Michigan
is.
could lose and still be a 1 seed.
I think it's pretty fair.
And I think Michigan State might win it.
Okay.
I think,
They are playing really good basketball.
and I think Izzo we all trust.
Yeah.
And I think Izzo's a great conference tournament and a great national tournament. Like,
Yeah.
he's always good at tournament time. He's always good in March, whether that's conference tournament, whether that's play like March Madness. So that's why I'm taking Michigan State. Nobody cares about this Nebraska team. I think it's funny.
That is true. Like, they've never made the tournament.
Nobody cares.
They haven't made it.
I've heard more about Illinois, who is 13-5, which is only 1 game worse, obviously, than Nebraska. But I'm
Yeah.
saying, I've heard way more about Illinois, which is a better program than Nebraska. And yet, no one talks about Nebraska.
You remember,
Nobody cares.
like, 2017? It was like the first time that Northwestern had been to March Madness in forever, and they
Nope.
won a game, and everyone was going crazy. This Nebraska team's going to make it to the Sweet 16.
And no one's bad. Michigan State, I have winning.
I would agree. I'm taking Sparty.
I'd love to see Illini.
January.
I'm rooting for Illini.
January,
Yeah,
February, Izzo.
it's very true.
They don't say March and then Izzo, though, because he never gets it done in April. So
Damn.
I didn't come up with that. I'm kind of mad, but
Damn.
I had to relay that.
Brutal.
It's true, though.
Big East. More interesting
Yeah.
than one might think, because I think Seton Hall's fun.
Uh-huh.
Seton Hall, Nova, St. John's, UConn are really the big picks.
Yeah.
Creighton's not that good this year. Providence isn't that good this year. Xavier's nothing this year. So, Butler's not good this year. But great conference. Love Big East.
Yep.
Marquette, awful. Is Shaka still there? They're that bad?
Maybe not. I don't know.
Hold up. Did Shaka Smart leave? We didn't clock it.
You know what? I hope he did.
Shaka Smart, currently with Marquette.
Oh.
They were that bad.
Boy,
Brutal. All right.
hairline got pushed back.
I would love to see it be St. John's.
Yeah.
It's going to be UConn. I would love to see it be Nova. It's going to be UConn.
Yeah.
Seton Hall's fun. Maybe they can get some upsets and make it there, but it's
Yeah.
going to be UConn. It's UConn.
I want to give a big shout out to DePaul
Okay?
because Chris Holtman, former Ohio State basketball coach,
Yeah.
he was bad. He wasn't good.
I thought he was good, but whatever.
I didn't like him. He's done a very good job with them. And when's the last time DePaul basketball was good at anything? You know, I had a DePaul basketball player follow me on Instagram like 2 years ago.
You know what? Hell yeah. Is there a reason?
No,
You just did?
I have no
You
idea.
just fired that bitch up?
maybe he just enjoyed like what I was throwing on my Instagram story in like 2023.
All you post is anime.
Mm,
Fish, I want you
A
to
lot,
know
yeah.
how
A
often I
lot.
click on your story, and I'm like,
Oh,
what the
thanks.
hell is this?
Thanks. Did you enjoy the fact that the most recent Hell's Paradise episode was rated 9.2 out of 10 on IMDb? It's pretty
I don't
impressive.
understand like
Okay.
what you're posting.
That's just
It's like hieroglyphics to me.
That's fair.
Who you taking?
Yeah, sorry. UConn.
Okay.
Yeah.
The fun one, the
Yeah.
Big 12. The Big E. Actually, no, it's just the Big 12.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The fun thing about the Big 12 is that the worst team to make the tournament is Cincinnati, right? They're the last seed, correct?
Yeah, maybe.
And I think they could win it.
I agree.
That's what's fun.
Yeah.
Now, could TCU win it? Who's a
Wow.
higher seed? No.
I can't believe BYU's 8-8
I know.
in the conference.
Gross,
That's
isn't it?
that.
I'm
to
telling
me,
you. I'm
that-
telling you.
yeah.
DeBonsa does not impress me. Gosh.
Without Richie Saunders, I just don't have a good feeling about this team right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't love BYU. You know that.
No.
I haven't been big on them all year.
That's okay.
Okay, so to me,
Yeah.
here's the ones I could see.
Mm-hmm.
Arizona for the obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Tech is apart, so no Tech. Houston, I don't see either. Iowa State, I don't see either.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Kansas, Arizona, and Cincinnati are like the three I like. The Cincinnati Linsanity run, like Cincinnati Cinderella run, they go into March Madness now as
Yeah.
like a, would they make it as like a 5 seed?
If they win the conference, like a 7.
Really, it's still that low because they're 16 and 13 on the year.
Who is?
Cincinnati.
Oh yeah, no, that they're 49th in net. They're probably like
They're a decent team.
if they win out, they probably get up to like that 40 mark. For what it's worth, they were actually like one of the best teams early on. Every
You
conference
told me
game,
they're the best bad team.
yeah,
That's what you said.
every game they would lose by 1 or they would win by 30. So
Yeah.
like I don't know, they could be a fun team if they go on a run here.
Kansas is the one I want to pick. It
Yeah.
feels like Kansas, but I'm going to go fun. I'm going to go Cincy.
Okay. You know, this was a team a couple weeks ago that I was like 5 things we learned from this past weekend, and I was like, Texas Tech is done. I would say 90% of the time, when a star player gets injured, the team collapses. 10% of the time, everyone else gets better. Not to say JT Toppin stole the show from Texas Tech, but I just feel like everyone else has been playing really, really good. And maybe JT Toppin is replaceable in this lineup?
I think you're being wishful.
Maybe I am. I'm taking Texas Tech to win the Big 12. That conference is always pure chaos, so we'll go with it. What else we got? What other conference?
That's it. We picked them all.
Did we?
Yeah, that's all. We did them all.
I thought we missed something.
No, we did them all.
Oh.
I thought Big 12 was the most interesting one. So who'd you take?
Texas Tech. Yeah.
It's a crazy take.
I agree. It's
Egregious.
March. Expect the unexpected.
Egregious. We really only got hot takes in the Big Five, I'd say, on one of them, Cincinnati. I think UConn's
Louisville?
a pretty safe take. You were crazy. You went crazy. Yeah,
I love. Listen, man.
You compared Duke. I just want to make sure we're all.
Uh-huh.
You compared Duke to 2024 UConn,
Yeah.
and then took Louisville to win the conference.
Even 2024 UConn had an off day.
They won their conference easily.
It's true.
And can I just say it's good for basketball if the Big East is good?
Yeah.
You know, like they talk about like recession indicators. We talk about like good basketball indicators. Big East being good.
I gotta go look at Louisville real quick. I gotta figure out what's going on with them. They lost at Clemson by 5, at UNC by 3.
Clemson is the worst good team for what it's worth.
Yeah.
That team sucks.
Louisville dropped 118 points against NC State.
You know what I just remembered?
That's really crazy.
I don't know why I watched this.
Mm-hmm.
I was in like a hotel watching Iowa State play basketball
Mhm.
this fall.
Mhm.
Forget where I was. I remember being like, this team's pretty good.
Yeah.
Just funny.
Yeah.
They're not that good, though. Iowa State will be a frisky 3 seed. If they're anything higher, don't take them. That's my opinion.
Hang on. This Duke team's really freaking good, Klinger.
This Duke team?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, there you take them to win the conference. I don't know why you're not. You're crazy not to. I think it's the best team in basketball.
Yeah, it's not close either. But you know what? Even the best team. I'm going Louisville. I don't care. It doesn't make sense. Duke beat them by 31. But every day is a new day. When the sun rises, everything resets. Give me the Cardinals to win the ACC.
On that note, we're gonna stop the stream. I appreciate you all. Enjoy March. Madness time is upon us. Next time you see us, we'll be talking about brackets.
Hell
It'll
yes.
be really fun. Flash the bracket one last time for everybody.
There we go. There's your Ivy League, I guess.
Oh yeah, we'll end on the Ivy. Hold up.
Harvard. There you go.
All right, here we go. I'll zoom
There you
in, and
go.
you just end the stream
Thank
as you
you.
see fit.
Thank you.
Harvard.